Hello, how are you? My name is Bree from Bree Moonchild Alchemy here on Facebook, and of course you can also find me on Instagram at Bree Moonchild Alchemy. You can also find me on IG, of course, at BRI_Moonchild. Thank you so much for tuning in this evening. We are going to be doing a pick a card. So these are your 3 sets. We have group number 1 that's going to have the rose quartz. We have our second group, which is going to have our tiger's eye. And group number 3, which is going to have our citrine. So yes, I hope this resonates with you. Make sure that you are following. Make sure that you are subscribing to my channel if you want to find more content like this. So we're going to start out with group number 1. And again, your stone is rose quartz. Sorry, we almost forgot to say prayers. So of course, guardian angels, ancestors, spirit guides, thank you so much for waking us up today. Thank you so much for allowing us to tap into source energy. Thank you so much for allowing us to have the gifts bestowed upon us. We are so grateful for everything that you do on a regular basis for us. We are so grateful and thankful that you fight all the battles unbeknownst to us behind the scenes, leaving us to do free, beautiful work. We are so grateful for everything that you do for us. Amen. So we are going to start with group 1. Your 2 love cards is time. You're trying too hard. Give it time. The second one is deep in your heart. You already know the answer. Do what feels right. We have our Moonology, which is you are good enough, full moon and Virgo. And I did more of a reading, in-depth reading on this on the Facebook for the pick a card of the week for new moon Virgo. You are a leader, so I'm thinking this has to do with, of course, this one right here is for all of my light workers. This is for my mentors, for my Reiki specialist, for my heart healer, for my life coaches, and empaths as well. Empathy. You feel and understand the emotions of another in the service of love. Yep, be of service. I feel good when I can help others. I feel good when I can help others. Let's see what else we've got. Follow the golden rule. So the golden rule, of course, is treat others how you want to be treated. And make each day count. Have an attitude of gratitude. Make sure that you are giving, finding the happiness, finding the joy, finding the light in each and every day, and waking up with a sense of vigor, waking up, allowing yourself to make each day count. Find the things that need to be known, address the things that need to be addressed, and go to sleep. Don't go to sleep in anger. Don't go to sleep in frustration. Don't go to sleep in anything of that nature. We definitely want to make sure that we are being kind to ourselves. Transformation. Things are changing on a cellular level. Deep healing. Yes. It also feels really priestess-like. Soul family. Call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. So in your acts of being in service to people, make sure that you're asking for help in the ways that you need assistance and help as well, because you don't have to do it alone. And then I did pick a this is one of my newer decks. I picked this is the inner child healing, I believe. And here it is. The Inner Child Oracle. And this is by Amanda Lynn Hales on Instagram. I got gifted this a couple of months ago. So there's that. This says this is definitely empathic. It says spend time in nature. The beauty of nature offers our souls unlimited nourishment. Go outside today and connect with the earth. Feel the warmth of the sun on your skin. Touch the softness of a plant and listen to the babble of a stream. Dig your toes into the rich soil and feel yourself connected to this wonderful place that we call home. It's just so explanatory. And then your self-care card says connect with the earth. Let's get your journal prompt for this card. All right, the journal prompt with your card says, the mantra with this card says, I am one with earth. Yeah, immerse yourself in Mother Nature's medicine by walking on the grass, feeling her raindrops touching the snow, swimming in her waters, or sniffing the flowers. Spending time outdoors is wonderful for your body, mind, and your spirit. So get outside. The journal prompt this week with this card says, what local nature spots have you meant to go but have not yet made time to visit? What has been holding you back? All right, let's pull a little tarot with this. What does group 1 need to know with this new moon? Swords. Yeah, justice. Things are being woven. The karmic cycles are coming to a default, or coming to an end, or coming to a head, or coming to, a catalyst at this point. You're being asked this week to make sure that you are working and mastering your craft, no matter what that takes. You will be, maybe even in business. This could be for some of you in business, that you guys will be recognized at work. And the Hierophant is definitely a teacher. You guys are teaching. You guys will be teaching or going to school for something to learn. So maybe this is accolades at school. That's what it feels like. You're balancing the scales though. So that's a beautiful message. I love to see that. And then I have 2 chakra cards for group number 1. So the first one is going to be the second chakra. I am a mentor. Oh my gosh, the synchronicity, y'all. I am a mentor, not a rescuer. I avoid continually sacrificing my own happiness for others by rescuing and enabling them, as doing this may hinder personal growth for both of us. I choose not to be a martyr. I am a mentor, not a rescuer. I do not assume that everyone wants my opinion and solutions to their life challenges. And if I am in doubt, I will ask them. I take responsibility for my own happiness. So no one else, we're not here to save someone. We are here to merely guide, as light workers, as teachers, as healers, as empaths. That is our duty, is to be mentored, to help, to assist, not to take over and bombard or take upon ourselves the challenges are put on our back that we have to heal this person, because ultimately our healing is up to ourselves, each individual. We have our own responsibility to take responsibility and ownership for our healing and all the ways. So just be mindful of that this week, guys. The second chakra card that I have for group number 1 is the 6th chakra, third eye chakra, wisdom and discernment. I am open to understanding the spiritual paths or truths, behind situations occurring in my life right now. I offer my wisdom to assist others along their path. I trust in a higher source to guide me and to help others who ask for my guidance. I practice discernment and listen deeply within for the truth. I choose to respond rather than just reaching to reacting to situations, acting with clarity and courage and conviction. That is a beautiful message, group number one. This is definitely for my healers, for my teachers. You don't have to do this alone. You are not alone. There are others that are just like you. It's going to take time. It's going to give it, so it says you're trying too hard, give it time. Give yourself time to develop the skills that you need, because everyone needs a mentor. Everyone needs somebody to help guide them. It is very lonely and very hard to do this process by yourself. So you don't have to do this alone. You are not alone. All you need to do is reach out to your spirit team and say, I'm ready. I'm ready to become the leader that you want me to be. I'm ready to make each day count. I know that I am good enough, and I will follow the golden rule in order to be of service to others. So that's a beautiful message, group number one. I hope this helps and this works for you. If you need anything else, you can also book personal readings with me through my Etsy, which again is Bree Moonchild Alchemy, or of course you can always direct message me and we can get that popping until I get my website up. But until then, thank you so much, group number one. I will be moving on to group number two. Thank you so much. I hope you guys have a beautiful, blessed week. Happy new moon in Virgo. Manifest that shit, okay? We're going to now move on to group number two. So group number two, again, you had Tiger's Eye, so definitely look that up. Such a beautiful stone, really, really is. Alrighty, let's start with Moonology, and then we'll work from there. So the Moonology card that you got was Adjustments Are Required, Third Quarter Moon. I feel like I want to read from this. So I think we shall. Maybe not. It's okay. That's totally fine. So Moonology. So adjustments are required. So things are in the works. Things are in planning. But you have to make some adjustments to your vices, to what's going on, to what's holding you back in order to. So right now is the best time, group number two, to reevaluate the situation. Go through with a fine-tooth comb and figure out what is hindering you from your manifestations or what you're trying to manifest. This first love card, Lover's Oracle, says, look inside yourself and examine what is causing you to feel this way. Alrighty, and then this second card says, beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess equally so. The qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. So you have a mirror right now going on around you, group number two. It could be a significant other, it could be just in a friendship, but somebody is mirroring some things that you have either done in the past or that you have been doing. So the guardian angel, or the angel that we have this week for group number two, is believe. So believe that you can achieve, believe that you are worthy of all of the things. You have to look inside yourself for some of the answers. Be compassionate with yourself and others. It says compassion. You demonstrate the language of the heart by actively sharing and living in love, because of course love is the highest vibration. All right, group number two, I figured this. We have some worry going on, some doubt. This says, I am learning that worry doesn't change the outcome. Worry is a wasted emotion. Worrying makes you believe that by worrying about it, that you're going to change the outcome or the scenario, or maybe you just like that feeling. I'm not sure, but worrying about the situation doesn't change it. Applying some action if you can, and if you can't, then you have to release control and surrender to the situation. Practice moderation. So yeah, I was saying earlier, some of your vices are coming through. It feels like in this, that's why the adjustments are required. What are you overindulging in, and what do you need to practice moderation in? Is that social media? Is that relationships? Yeah, toxic relationships. So those need release toxic relationships. So those, you may have something going on right now, and that may be really heavy, and I'm sorry you're having to go through that, group number two. But in this instance, you must release the toxicity in order to elevate your life. You cannot keep trying to manifest new things when you haven't even let go of the past, okay? So just be mindful of that this week. Let's see, we'll pull that minute. The two cards that we got for the Work Your Light Oracle is the void. Stop, embrace the winter in the cosmic womb. So yeah, some of us are going through a tough time right now. And we're being asked to surrender to the sweetness. Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. So in this moment, we're wanting to birth in creations into existence, but right now we need to go into solitude. We need to go into confinement. We need to bury ourselves in this beautiful cosmic womb energy and allow our inner child to heal in this moment, because right now that's what's going on. We have some unhealed trauma triggers that are coming to the forefront and that need to be addressed and need to be healed. So go into the void, allow this energy to flow through, go into nothingness, and embrace all the emotions that are there that need to be acknowledged. And again, surrender to the sweetness of life. Surrender to the sweetness of life and the lessons that they lovingly bring to you. Your self-care for this week is going to be, or with this new moon, is just to rest, group number 2. This is not really about manifesting. This is really about seeing what adjustments are required in order to go to a space of where we need to, or where we can manifest easily. But we need to remove the toxicity in order to get there. We need to remove the toxicity in order to get there. And then our inner child oracle says, keep your word. Our inner child has always been sensitive to a promise broken, a desired disregarded, and a hope lost. It is paramount that we show consistency with ourselves and do what we say we will do, particularly when it involves our inner child. Start with something easy and practice consistency by keeping your word today. How can you keep your word to yourself? So how can you show more determination, like wanting to get healthy, getting back into the gym, eating healthier, drinking more water? Those are just small steps. When you're like, oh, I'm going to start a water challenge, and then you didn't finish it. So let's try again this month. We're still at the beginning of the month. We still have time to do something. So why not that? Why not? Or writing a gratitude list. Writing a gratitude list is something so simple. It doesn't even have to be a full-blown list. It can literally be something so minuscule, something so small as 3 things that you are thankful for today. Okay, so just be mindful of that. Good one. The 5th chakra, the throat chakra, setting boundaries. I teach others how to love and respect me by how I love and respect myself. My integrity is supported when I express my thoughts and feelings. I am aware of excessively wanting to please others. I will maintain and grow my personal power by saying yes when I mean yes and saying no when I mean no. I speak up for myself and I set boundaries regarding other people's behavior. I do this by asking for what I do want, such as respect, patience, tolerance, and support, rather than telling them what I don't want. So yeah, that makes it a little bit easier when you tell somebody what you do want versus what you don't like and what you don't want. All right, number 2, 2nd chakra card is sacral chakra, well-being. I honor and respect my body by giving it what it deserves to thrive. I provide myself with the best food, exercise, water, relaxation, therapeutic treatments, and thoughts. I only consume foods and liquids that were designed by nature to be in my body. I stimulate my body's energy flow with exercise. I make time to rest, as stillness and tranquility are vital to keep my mind and body rejuvenated. That is a beautiful message, y'all. That is so beautiful. Have compassion with yourself whenever you fall short. Practice moderation this week. Release any toxic relationships that do not meet you. It's time to rest this week and experience the the cosmic womb. Okay, go into the void and be okay with the void. You're gonna flop around like a fish out of water for a moment because everything is new. It's so unknown. You don't know where you're going. You don't know where up, left, right, down, sideways is, and that is okay. There's so much that we don't know, right? So be okay with not knowing where you're going. Be okay, because along the way, a light is going to shine and it's going to show you and identify your true path, okay? We're going to do, what is this? We're going to give you the mantra and the mantra and the journal prompt for your self-care message, excuse me. Rest. I am beaming with life force energy is the mantra. The journal prompt with this card says, what patterns do you notice with retrospect to the amount of rest you are getting and how your body, thoughts, and emotions are fluctuating? So be mindful of that again, and let's see if there's any tarot message that we need to know for group number 2. Justice seems to be the theme here. So yeah, some of you in this void space, we're going through some karmic cycles. Some of our past life trauma may be bubbling up and coming up to the surface, and we're just trying to handle it. But we were born for this. We signed up for this. We will overcome. The scales will tip in our favor with this justice, okay? Somebody may be going through, with the justice card, also somebody may be going through some sort of court hearing. It's okay. If you need to own up to what you've owned up to, go ahead and do so, but worrying about the situation is not going to change the outcome. 2 of Wands. Yeah, you have a decision to make. You have the world is your oyster. Either way is still going to beam with a beautiful new possibility, a new messages, new gifts, learning. The world is your oyster is what I'm hearing. So just be mindful. You guys have all of this. It may feel so heavy, but you still have decisions. You still have a choice. You still have the free will to make the correct decisions with compassion. The Fool. Yeah, some of you are starting your spiritual journey. Yeah, and the Hermit is at the bottom. So yeah, you guys are starting your path. Congratulations. You're part of the group that is awakening at this time, and what a beautiful collective way to awaken. I mean, it's been an absolute nightmare for the past almost 2 years now, but at the same time, we got to put ourselves in other people's shoes. We saw so many people leaving jobs of their own accord because it wasn't deserving of them. They weren't it didn't meet the qualifications of where their life was supposed to be going. They were just on this hamster wheel of life, and COVID knocked them off their rocker and said, look, go deep inside and figure out where your life path is. Look, it's shining the light on what your life path is supposed to look like on mountain peaks, beautiful mountain peaks. So Hermit is all about going within. This is the time whenever you're supposed to look inside yourself and know that you are divinely guided, that you are protected, that your spirit team has your best interest at heart. So believe that, know that, understand that, and I think you guys are going to be doing beautifully. I'm sorry, my fur baby in the back hollering. But yeah, group number 2, this is your message for you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a wonderful evening, and you guys take care. We're going to move on to group number 3 in just a moment. Okay, group number 3. You fixing to get it started? I'm sorry, my fur baby. Yeah, all right, group number 3, we have your beautiful stone. I think I said citrine earlier. This is carnelian. I feel really bad, but I got it. Carnelian. So we have surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. Hush, child. I'm sorry, my fur baby is just a nightmare right now. He just wants to be healed. His second card says, my beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united. For love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. So if you're missing on a loved one, that is totally okay. They are with you. They are guiding you. Let's see what we have for this beautiful card. Our Moonology card says communication is the key. So we need to be communicating with ourselves accurately what we really want in this life, what we are trying to do, how we are trying to operate. Communication is the key to any successful relationship. Learning experience. So yeah, you're going through a learning experience. Your guardian angel is letting you know that they're there, that all you have to do is ask and you will receive. So communication is the key here. Let's see what's going on with these guys. You are never alone. Yeah, your guys are really guided by your guardian angels. There's just so many wings in here. So yes, your guardian angels are definitely with you. They will be leaving you messages, whether that be through angel numbers, whether that be through Papa leaving a penny, and he always used to pick up pennies and say they were his lucky favorite, what have you, smelling a certain perfume of your grandmother or your aunt, something to that nature. Those are all messages to you to let you know that you are not alone, and to have an attitude of gratitude, to be thankful for all the people it took to create your beautiful divine soul. Okay, let's see what else we've got. Unity. You understand that the love shared with another is amplified and has a ripple effect across the universe. That's beautiful. Yeah, we are all one. We are all source energy. Trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Yes. Trusting your intuition, trusting your gut feeling, trusting what God, source, and universe are trying to tell you. Let's see what else we've got. Okay. Also, double confirmation. Trust the timing. Trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. That's the overall feeling of this message anyway, is time isn't running out. There's nothing that you're not experiencing. You are learning while you're growing, while you're going. And then it says lost lands, soul memories, and gifts. You have done this before. There's so many times that you keep seeing the confirmation of deja vu, of you've been here before, you've experienced something like this before, you've been here before. Well, more than likely you have, my beloved. More than likely you have. And there's nothing wrong with that at all. It's a beautiful experience. You decided to come back and be part of the collective that is healing, that is growing, that is moving, that is changing the times. And what a wonderful time to be. Your card this week is going to be to read. So do some learning lessons. Read about something new. Find something new to experience. The mantra with this card says, I am expanding my mind. So yeah, this is the group that's wanting to learn, that's wanting to get some answers to the questions, that's wanting to dive in and do more experiencing, do more learning, do more activities, do more in general. This says, whether a book is a fantasy novel or a work of fiction, reading opens us up to new perspectives and expands our mind. Get your hands on a book that you are excited about. Borrow a book from your friend or visit the local library. The journal prompt with this card says, what was your favorite book to read as a kid, and how does it make you feel to think about reading it now? So it can be an old book, it can be a new book, it can be something that you just picked up that piqued your interest and you wanted to learn more. It could be getting some grimoires. It could be starting your more in-depth learning with the religions, what have you, going back to school. Definitely think about it. Definitely do it if it's on your heart and it's calling you. Don't not listen to that voice, okay? The inner child oracle that we have with this says, I am safe. I am supported. I am worthy. I am unique. I am honest. I am true. I am abundant. I am present. I am strong. I am open. I am wise. I am cared for. I am good. I am accepted. I belong. Now is the time to practice affirmations. Know that you are, and the words that you speak, and speak the words that you need to hear over and over again to yourself now. So doing positive affirmations is going to be very beneficial to this week for you. So just be mindful of that, my beautiful friends. We have a little friend here. Alrighty, and then I have two of our chakra cards, and then we'll pull a couple of tarot. The first card that came up is the base chakra, so our root chakra. Patience. As I observe in nature, growth takes time. This is a time for reflection, persistence, and surrender. As things unfold at their own pace, as things unfold at their own pace, I remain calm and tolerant during any challenging times. I develop quiet hope and expectations based on trust both in myself and in the higher power. And then we have the 7th chakra, which is also our crown chakra, which we got, I believe, on the first group. So the first group, this may resonate with you guys as well. Crown chakra, grace. The grace of a higher power is within me. I move through life knowing this truth. I believe in a higher power and know that it is within and around me, offering assistance and guidance. I surrender all my fears and burdens to a higher power. I am open to receive grace and I trust in a higher power. I am worthy. This is a beautiful message, y'all. Let's see what tarot we have for this week for group number 3. So also, again, higher education, learning, or maybe even wanting to become a teacher. This is definitely feeling like light workers unite for this reading. Okay. New opportunities, new horizons, new saving money, starting your own business, moving up in a company. For you guys. So there may be a coming of a tower moment where something that wasn't on a stable foundation. Yeah, this whole message, if all 3 resonate, I would understand. The tower moment. Going through this tower moment is allowing us to free fall, is allowing us to fall into the arms of the universe, allowing us to get out of a dangerous situation or out of a chaotic situation or out of a situation that was leading us nowhere. It was built on a shaky foundation. It was built on unstable foundation, right? Like, look at this. There's nothing. It's built on nothing. Twigs. It's built on twigs or some ice that can melt at any moment and fall beneath our feet. But in this moment when that is happening, or right after,